predicting Manchester United's season. Now, we already predicted their table in the Prem for the season, but what does Manchester United do this season? Manchester United finished last year 3rd place. Under Michael Carrick, from the point he was appointed and was the manager to the end of the season, they finished with the most points in that span. So can Manchester United get multiple trophies or even just one? Let's go ahead and get into it. So, a lot of Manchester United fans like to go be doing this all year to Chelsea and Spurs fans, but I'm going to be honest. I highly doubt Chelsea and Spurs actually literally only play one game a week. The thing is with United, they literally played one game a week. The first chance they had in the Carabao Cup, they lost instantly. There was no second game. There was the first game against Grimsby Town, and they lost immediately. So they played one game a week all the way to January because they didn't have any European Cup competition. One game a week. Then they played backups for Brighton in January and instantly lose. So the first game was Emery. The second game was an interim coach, and that's where they ended up having one game a week. Do I think Chelsea or Spurs do that? No. But I do think that also did help United to the end of the year. But I also do think that first 2 games when they beat Arsenal in City, them getting a new manager was a big deal for them. Now, what do I expect for United this year? I'm going to be honest. I don't know what to expect because I thought Tielemans was a good player. How does he fit in that midfield? I feel like Tielemans is kind of like another Bruno in a way. So I don't know. Santos, I've heard that he's been good in preseason, but at the end of the day, it's preseason. When is Mainu going to be coming back? He didn't even play at the World Cup, so I'm kind of confused on that one, to be honest. Bruno, I'm pretty sure he's going to be coming back before the season. If he doesn't, we'll see. They have a pretty easy start to the season, so I wouldn't be surprised they go crazy. Do I think they can win a trophy? They're not winning UCL. I honestly think they have a better chance of winning the league than they do of winning the UCL. I won't lie. Because the way that they play, it's kind of like Arsenal, where they make themselves tough to beat. But they also kind of play more so for the most points possible every single game. And that's kind of what they should do. But I don't know, based on the signings that they've done, I feel like I feel like Carrick this year going to be trying to instill a style of play. And that was the thing with Emery that people don't really get. He was trying to instill a style of play while also, getting points. Carrick came in, he didn't care about all that. He was just trying to get points. Just get the results. That was the point. Now, if he's trying to instill a style of play while also, that's where it does get crazy, because I don't think this is that great team. Fullbacks, I don't like. Center backs, I don't like. Midfield is question marks. Attack, I see a lot of fans say this is a good attack. Is it? I don't know, man. I don't know. I personally don't expect them to win the league. I don't expect them to be like a top 3 contender in the league, for me personally. I see a lot of United fans say that they have the second best chances. I don't see that. When it comes to these other cup competitions, I'm gonna be honest, anything can happen. Chelsea last year, post Enzo, were pissed, and they still made it to the cup final. So they could get one of those. That wouldn't be crazy. I think that's the goal for them, to get top 4 and get a cup competition. If they can get trophy and top 4, that's improvement on what they were last year for sure. Because he was able to stay in the top 4 while having UCL. I would say also in the UCL, you don't want to go out in the league though. You want to, because the whole conversation around the Prem last year was that they had like 4 teams in the top 8, and even Newcastle, they only didn't get in the top 8 because the final day, if people remember, they played PSG, and PSG and Newcastle tied, so neither one got in the top 8. So I would say just at least make it to, all the Prem teams made it out of the playoff last year, so at least make it to the round of 16, get top 4, get you a trophy. I think that should be the expectation for Man United if we're being realistic based off your standards.